morning. Today's another new day. Kids are gone today, so I'm not really going to have any help. Good thing it's kind of light work today. Not too light, but we finished our 2 uprights and the floor joists yesterday. So now it's time to start getting all the other little carrying beams that go from floor joist to floor joist, getting them all cut up, figuring out what ones I could use, what logs I can cut out. So much to do, but it's getting done. We're getting much better, much faster, figuring it all out way easier. It's a beautiful sunny day. Hopefully it don't get too hot. I haven't checked the weather today. Good and sunny, so at least our power station is being charged. It's been cloudy and rainy for a while now. Too long. But now it's time to go through all my logs, get a bunch of measurements for all my ridges and my uprights that will hold my main ridge, so I can cut a bunch of 6-footers. I can't remember how many I need. I need a few. I think 16. I got it written down. I figured it out the other day. Now I'm just figuring it all as I go. Yeah, I need 16 6-footers. I got it written down on my fancy diagram. Look at that fancy diagram. That's a fancy diagram. I don't know. I'll turn the phone around in a minute. So I believe I need 16 of them. Let me count again. Let's see. I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Ooh. 18 of them. Hope I have enough logs cut down. Wow, I'm looking old. Yeah, wrinkly. Maybe I could do Botox. Yeah, right. Oh. It's going to be tough. Some of these things that I need are on these very big logs. Yeah, let me turn my phone around and I'll show you guys everything. Alright, so here we have our uprights made. All to get fit together good. We got one carrying post. And now, see, these are what I gotta start figuring out the lengths to. The problem is they can't be too skinny, because they are carrying big beams on the floor joists. So they've got to be kind of thick. I know what I'm using for each out of all this stuff. Now I've got to start getting measurements for it all, so I know what I can cut up. I've got a couple over here. Can't really use this one. That's too big. I don't know what I'm going to use that for yet. But I got this. I can get 2 out of this one. I can get 2 out of that one. I can get a couple, 1 out of each of those. I have some over here that I can get stuff out of. can't get anything out of any of them. So I'm kind of limited on what I have cut. Hopefully I can get enough out of them. I don't think I'll be finishing this year, so I still have a whole mountain of trees I can cut down, but I was hoping I can get everything out of what I need here. But it's been going fast. So let me start to figure out what I'm going to get, what I'm doing. Figure out how to move some of these so I can get measurements and start cutting stuff off. Well, I do have another one over there. That one's pretty big. I think that's like a 13-footer or so I can get a couple out of that. The only problem is, well, I might be able to get the stuff off the bench. I don't know. It takes 2 people to do all the stuff. Logs are so big, so heavy. Let me get started, and I get it all set up, and once I'm ready to do stuff, I'll start videoing some stuff. Alright, so after going through my very engineered plans, this was done by an engineer. So after going through all that and looking at all that, this is what I need. I need 8 6-footers that are just going to be floor joists for the ends for here. No beam is going on that, so they only need to be regular floor joists, just like over here. All they really are is to keep my corner posts together on this side anyways, and for my floor to run across and set on something. But there's really not even going to be a floor over here. There's going to be all stonework built over here, so the floor is going to come back to here somewhere. So I need posts, 6-footers to go on these, 6-footers for these. These are going to carry the floor for the first floor and the second floor. So the only thick posts that I need are these for the first floor and these for the second floor, because this over here ain't going to be a second floor. That's going to be open. So that's all I need. So that's all over here. I need 8 6-footers, small ones, just for floor joists, and then I need 10 6-footers that'll be carrying beams that are thick. They've got to be thick enough that when I put on these floor joists, see this big notch, this is probably a second floor joist. So I need something that's bigger than this to hold it all together. This part's probably going to be sticking out of the top. The top of the floor joist is going to be at the top, so it's not going to be a notch inside the beam. It's going to be notched in the beam, but I don't have to have this. I need more space under here to carry that. And these might get trimmed because that's plenty big. Nice, what is that, a 2x10? I don't really need that big. We're only 12 feet. We don't have this big, huge freaking cabin that's needs anything that's a 2x10. So I'm going to come over here. I'm going to come over here, and I've got to square all my ends up, all my logs, get all my ends squared, get rid of the cuts off the bottoms, get rid of the cuts off the bottoms. This hole is going to be all right. I'm going to clean out the hole, turn it round and plug it, square that bottom off, square all my bottoms so I know where my cuts start, and then I can figure out how much I have to cut off of each of them so I can get all my posts and everything. I didn't make any sense to myself, so it probably don't make any sense to you, but I know what I'm doing. I'm gonna get at it. Let me get my camera all set up. It's hazy over there today. How hazy it is. Can barely even see very far. let me get set up. Well, here it is. Started cutting my wood. I went to go fill up the lawn tractor. Started looking for the gas can. No gas can. Don't have the gas can for the lawn tractor. Don't have the gas can for the chainsaw. So pretty soon, I'm going to be out of gas. My kids, they went to my father's house today. They have a weed whacking job that they do over there. Weed whacking bankings for him. He can't do them because he can't breathe in the dust due to his double lung transplant. But they pay him. They pay him very well. And they took my gas cans. So I'm going to be out of gas. I don't know. I've cut up a few logs. See, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 foot is cut. Chainsaw's running out of gas. Let's go see how much I got in there. About a half a tank of gas in the chainsaw. And about a eighth of a tank in the lawn tractor. I don't know how much I'm going to get done. Because I don't have no gas. I don't have a car to get to the store. I get the bus. I ain't taking the bus to the store. We have to pack all that up. That ain't happening. So I'm going to do as much as I can do. I'm going to drag as many logs as I can drag. I got to find a better spot to put my phone because it got hot over there. It's too hot. Yeah, I'll show you what I got cut. Alright, I got these two cut. These two look like they'll just be for the gable ends. I have these two cut. That one was hard. That was a hard piece of wood. I get these two cut. These will be carrying my floor joists. This is probably second floor because I'm beautiful looking. I have these two cut. That'll probably be for the second floor because that's nice and thick. That'll probably be for the first floor. Now I can come over to this side over here and start cutting up some of these. There's several in here that I could use for the second floor and first floor. We'll see. This one was a good looking log. That was a cool looking log, but I dropped it and snapped right in half. That's not very good wood. I only had 2 of them logs. The rest of these are all poplar. Either poplar or somebody that was here was saying they kind of look like sort of a, I don't know what he said, something. But I think they're poplar. Alright, let me get started on doing this. Doing these ones. Maybe I'll drag them out of the way. We got all these logs in our way, so let me drag them out of the way. Let me set up for that. I'm not like the greatest filmer. I don't ever know where to set up. I got places in the shade. I gotta be in the shade. I got places in the shade, but I don't know. Horrible at it. I know how to build. I know how to do. Maybe right over here. It's a long way away. It's going to be a long shot. But it's only going to be a sped up shot. So you can see it. Let's see how this looks over here. Let me get the camera set up. What do I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 of them. Tractor moving pretty good. Rear end starting to get really slow in it. You have to fix the other one. Well, it's already fixed. I just gotta. That'll be this winter. It runs fine, but this winter I'll get the other rear end all put back together and put in here. Then I can fix this one again. Let me move this around. You guys are perfect. Let me move the camera around to my next log pile, and we'll start going through all that. It's getting excited. I'm getting excited. Gonna be a cabin up next year. That's gonna be tough work. I have to get these muscles built up a little bit better. My boy keeps saying he's stronger than me, but I don't know. Look at these old man muscles. I'm old man muscles, bro.